What's up, everybody? This is NealReal, and this is the Father You Didn't Have. Wisdom from an elder about relationships and happiness in life. Like, share, and subscribe. Now let's get right into this topic. Why you should respect everyone. So there's a Bible verse that says, do unto others as you want done to you. So do you like being disrespected? No, most people don't like being disrespected. Then we shouldn't disrespect other people. The problem with this is that when we do this, we don't realize that we are all interconnected beings. We're all interdependent. And so what we do to each other affects us all. And so this is why it bothers me about this whole respect thing. Respect is earned, in which I'll get to that in a minute. But disrespect contributes to the degrading mental health of society. Okay, whether you want to believe that or not, disrespect lowers a person's self-esteem and confidence. It makes you feel like you're not valuable in some way. And so while some people have human support to help recover from that, like they can go home to a loving wife or husband, or they got friends, that are warm and that will give them affection and admiration, most people don't. So they're dealing with all this condescension, every insult, slight, put down, whether it's verbal or body language. This adds to so many cuts that a person may experience throughout their life. And so people are dying by death by 1,000 cuts, if you know that term. So while your disrespect may be a small slight, that's just another cut. That's just another cut. And so the more people look down on themselves, the more they devalue others. And that's why people are the way they are. They can be very disrespectful. It's like, why is this person being this way? Because they don't like themselves. Why? Because they were disrespected at some point over and over again. And now they're being disrespectful to people. So this is why you should respect everybody, because if you don't, you contribute to the problem and you end up becoming a person that's being disrespected because somebody else is feeling disrespected. And it's a cycle. So if I can't see value in myself, I can't see value in others. And that's where the cycle of disrespect continues. So this brings me to the saying, respect is earned. And I really hate this because respect is something everyone needs because this contributes to our self-esteem. I mentioned how respect was a part of admiration. So we all connected. We all have our personal self-love and self-esteem and value of ourselves. But if we don't respect each other, we tend to corrode away at ourselves. And that's why people are the way they are. You wonder why somebody don't even respect themselves and they're doing something so low and acting so low. It's because somebody did it to them. And how are you supposed to earn respect? Because everybody has a different criteria. And somebody could say, well, I see what you're doing to get my respect, but I'm not going to give it to you. I don't agree with that thing. I think it's just it's an excuse for people not to respect others because it's difficult or it's work. And so they know it's the right thing to do, perhaps, but they won't do it because it's work. And so they say, well, respect is earned. And so now it's up to the other person to do something so that they can choose to respect that person or not. And so if they don't do anything that they deem is respectful, then they don't give that person respect. I just don't agree with that. I like a better saying. Say something like this: honor is earned, not respect. Everybody deserves respect. I talked about that in another video of mine. Honor is earned, not respect. All right. Honor is different from respect. It's a higher level of respect by which a person is recognized and awarded for providing outstanding service, benefit, or value to the group than the norm. So everybody's providing some form of value, but they went beyond that. So we've seen this with soldiers. They may get the Medal of Honor or something. Why? Because of what they did. They went above and beyond. They saved their troops, their fellow troops. They killed so many of the enemy or whatever, but they went above and beyond. And because of that, they should be honored. One of the needs of human beings is attention and recognition. So it's important that we recognize people who have done more to support the collective. And so we are a collective. We are an interdependent species. And so yes, people should be honored. But this idea of respect being earned, I don't agree with that. Because if you don't respect people, people don't respect themselves, and then they disrespect others, and everybody's feeling disrespected, which lowers everybody's self-esteem. You see, I wish people understood this. So when you disrespect people, you're only hurting yourself. This is why it's important to respect everybody. Now, the other reason why, this is pretty obvious, but those people who you disrespected could gain power later on in life and come back and get you. I remember when you disrespected me, I got something for you. And now they putting you in some type of pain and suffering because you disrespected them when they were younger or when they were smaller and didn't have as much power. And so a lot of people automatically will respect people with a lot of power because they know that that person has the power to harm them, but they don't look at that from the perspective of time. So if a person is homeless, or if a person is in a lower economic state than them, they think they can get away with it. You know, and once again, you're hurting that person. Death by 1,000 cuts. Your slight may be small, your condescension may be small, your insult may be small, but you're contributing to the hurt and the pain of that person. And that person may end up hurting themselves or others because of disrespect. I'm so tired of the world disrespecting me. Now I don't respect nobody. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow up a building. Be respectful to everybody. Not because people choose to do something like this. It's wrong to, to actually kill everybody, but you contributed to it. When you go out here and just mistreat people, you are contributing to somebody getting a AK-47 or a assault rifle and going out and killing a bunch of people. You see, let's be respectful of one another. Everybody deserves respect. Everybody wants respect. Once again, at the beginning of this, I stated the Bible scripture. Now, I don't really follow the Bible like that, but do unto others as you want done to you. I think that's a good idea. So, to end this discussion here or this talk here, how to be respectful. First thing you got to do is start loving yourself. I'm going to have a whole talk on that, but that's the first start. You got to start loving yourself. And the more you love yourself, you begin to see other people and want to respect and value them as well. Another thing you got to stop doing is hanging with people who are disrespecting you. So you need to discard people who don't support your self-esteem. If you're in a relationship with a so-called friend who disrespects you, and if you listen to any of my videos, friendships don't include people like that. But if you call this person a friend or some associate of yours or acquaintance, and they always got something to say or do to you that does not support your self-esteem, then you can't deal with that person anymore. You got to discard them. All right. Another thing you got to do is check people for their disrespect. You got to let them know, man, that's fucked up what you just did. That was disrespectful. That way they understand, okay, I'm fucking up. Now, subconsciously, they know they fucking up, but they so self-centered, they don't see how they're fucking with the collective like that. Finally, treat people the way you want to be treated. And I think that we'll be a better people. Now, obviously, this is easier said than done. I mean, a lot of people are going through trauma. Once again, they have very low self-esteem, and the only way for them to feel good about themselves is to tear somebody else down. But this is what you can do for yourself and for people around you in your circle. Just be respectful. And I know somebody's saying, well, there's people that don't contribute shit to society. They still human beings and they need respect. Once again, you ain't got to honor those people. You ain't got to honor them. You ain't got to give them an award or anything. They ain't done nothing. But they deserve respect. And I would say that you checking those people and letting them know that they still loved and a part of the group or the human race, perhaps that would help them, boost them to do something in some cases. But we got to show some more love for people instead of looking down on people and devaluing people further, because they already been cut over and over. A lot of people have been cut by their own parents. So let's just be a little bit more respectful of one another. All right. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for listening to the end. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can email me at neal@nealreal.com. You can also go to my website, nealreal.com. I encourage you to check out nealreal.com. That's NealReal.com. Or you can email me at neal@nealreal.com. Have a blessed day.